What's up, y'all? I'm about to tell y'all about this crazy story about something that just happened to me. Make sure y'all grab y'all popcorn, take y'all seat, and enjoy this video.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call them into freeze. When these people talk too much with the shit in slow motion, yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep?
So, on Halloween, y'all, this when it actually started this year on Halloween. It was this young man. I ain't gonna call him a boy. I'm gonna call him a young man because I'm gonna give out his age throughout the video. He was like, I was leaving. My daughter had a Halloween party. I was leaving the party and everything. Had stopped by for a few seconds just to see, how everything was decorated, how they had everything set up. So I actually was leaving the party, and it was this guy that was actually at the party. He was like, "Hey, can I walk you to your car?" And I was like, "No, I don't want you to walk me to my car." So I actually went outside myself. Started walking outside. As I proceed to walk outside, I look behind me. I see this guy actually walking behind me. So he was like telling me to slow down, and I was like, no, because I ain't interested in dating. That's what I was telling him. So he insists to still follow behind me, and he was like telling me, "Oh, I'll pay your bills for you, and he'll do this for me, and I'll take care of you. All you gotta do is cook for me. I already know your house gonna be clean. All I want you to do is cook for me. I'm gonna go to work and you cook for me." So, I told him, I said, "No, you don't want to date me. I ain't the person that you want to date." So he was like, "What you mean about that?" Me, I'm saying, trying to make him go on by his business. And I was like, "I'm crazy as heck." So he was like, "Oh, crazy? I like crazy women." So I just looked at him. I'm like, that ain't gonna work. This one saying that I'm crazy, it ain't gonna work for this guy. So he was like, "I think we friends on Facebook, and I've been watching you and peeping you out." And I said, "Oh yeah?" I said, "I think we are." I said, "But I'm not sure because I don't be on Facebook like that. I might get on Facebook, might post every blue moon and everything." So he was like, "Can he have my number?" And I was like, "No, I ain't gonna give you my number." And he was like, "Well, I hit you up on Facebook then." I said, "Well, if that's what you want to do." And I was telling him, then I had told him, I said, "No, but I'm not interested." I said, because, I don't want to talk to nobody. Everybody be, entertaining everybody. And I ain't trying to get involved with somebody that entertains somebody else. So, by the time, I left, by the time I made it home, got situated in the house, took my bath and everything, I get a ding on Facebook. So I said, because in my head anyway, I'm like, it ain't nobody problem with this guy. So it was actually him. He gonna say, "I hope you made it home safe, and nice talking to you." I said, "Thanks." I replied back, "Thanks," and everything. And he said, he sent me another text and told me good night. Hopefully he can talk to me tomorrow. And so me, I replied back, asked him, because I know he was young. I said, "How old are you?" And he replied back and go tell me he's 25. And I'm like, I told him, "No." I said, "You ain't but 4 years older than my oldest daughter. Why would I want to talk to you? Like, I'm not going to entertain you because, for one, you too young. Number two, I'm not interested." And he was like, he replied back, "It shouldn't be about age. It's the only thing that should matter is how I treat you, and how I treat you and how I make you feel." And I said, I replied back being nice and everything. I was like, "All due respect, I understand what you saying, but I'm not interested in somebody that young. And plus, you're only 4 years older than my daughter. You're 21. You're 25. My oldest daughter is 21. Make it make sense." And I told him, I said, "And I'm 41, so I'm not interested in dating nobody that young." So he was like, "Okay." And I thought in my head that the boy had left this whole thing left it alone and took it, you know, in a good way. Like, okay, this woman not interested in me, I'm gonna move on and everything. But the next morning when I had woke up, he had texted me good morning. I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. Maybe like a couple of days or so, maybe I'm gonna say give it a week had passed by, he texted me again, good morning. And I told him, you know, I said, you know, I already explained that I wasn't interested in you, so can you please leave me alone? This boy gonna reply back, let him take me out to eat. And I said, you know what, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna block him. You know, block me, you go on by your business, I go by my business. Like, okay, we good. So I blocked him. I ain't say nothing else to this boy. I think maybe about 2 days after that, I hear a knock on my door, y'all. Y'all won't believe it. This boy knocked on my door. I opened the door. He was like, oh, you blocked me. I had built up enough courage to actually come over here to tell you in your face that I wanna you know, take me out on a date. And I was like, young man, if you don't leave from my door, I'm gonna call the police on you, right? So he was like, I ain't gonna take that for an answer. He was like, can I come in? I said, hold on, wait. So me, while he's standing at the door playing these little games or whatever he got going on, because first of all, I didn't invite you to my house. Second of all, you don't just show up at my house like you own something, like I'm leading you on or anything. So I nicely went and called the police while he was at the door. And I had told him, I said, I'm finna call the police on you. Like, you know, just leave from my house. I closed my door up, y'all. I locked the door. This boy still on my front porch. I'm looking on my Ring camera and he's still standing there. And I told him, I said, the police on their way. I guess he thought I was playing. But, baby, the police actually pulled up. I see the lights when they pulled up because I don't stay too far from the police station. This boy was standing outside, y'all. How about this? This the part that really threw me in a loop. You over here bothering me, and you know dang well you got a warrant out for your arrest. I mean, I wasn't trying to do it to be a bad person, y'all, but I was doing it on the script because if you can pop up at my house, I don't know what else in your mind that's so goddamn crazy. What you might do to me. This boy, they say the police had told me because they arrested him and everything. And the police told me he actually had a warrant for his arrest in Texas for a murder charge. And this man over here bothered me, y'all. Now imagine, I done gave the boy a chance. I could have been the next victim. I'm still thrown away. Like, what would make a person just pop up at somebody's house and they ain't gave him no permission? I didn't leave him on. In no type of way, y'all. No type of way.